Okay, the Lions signed Justin Jackson, and man, at first this was a little weird for me, just because I thought, why are we signing a running back, right? So, kind of just will explain why this is an interesting move. While at first glance it seems like we don't need a running back, and in some ways we really don't. This is a great pickup and something that we should kind of keep an eye on. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you who Justin Jackson is, what his role on the team will be, and if there is a role on this team for him and what he's good at, so that we can see if this is somebody we need to keep an eye on. So Justin Jackson, at first glance, is like, okay, maybe he's just like a body to have because we lost our rookie to injuries, and then we are going to really take it easy with Swift. So that leaves us with our running back room that's pretty full, which is Swift, Reynolds, Jamal Williams, Jamar Jackson, Craig Reynolds. Maybe I already said that, but we've got. Let's look at it here. We've got. um Oh yeah, right here. So Pride of Detroit again is all over this. So Greg Bell is who got injured, and then so Jackson have to come in and compete with Jefferson. Oh yeah, Igwebuike and Craig Reynolds to back up Swift and Williams. So, like I said before, Williams is going to be, or excuse me, Swift's going to be kind of just taking it easy this camp. Like Dan Campbell's already said, we're not going to push it with him. So I think they want to limit his reps. I think we know Craig Reynolds is in. He's been really strong, but these two guys need to be careful here because Jackson, you start looking at this guy, and we'll get to what he did in college, but for the Chargers, he played for 4 years, a good running back, got in, he played in about half the games. 206 times he rushed the ball for 1,000 yards, 5 yards per carry. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's big. He's 6 foot, 200 pounds, but still ran a 4.5. He's physical. He can play on third downs. I already said he can catch the ball. At Northwestern, he was 1,000-yard rusher for 4 seasons in a row. And I think in one of those years, he led the Big Ten in rushing. So this is just no like guy, right? That's just kind of slouching in here. So what's interesting about this for me, this signing, it's peculiar at first. Like, what are we doing? We don't need a running back. But you look at it, and it's like, I think Brad Holmes knows, right? And you're just going to do this in general when you can. But Brad Holmes he found Craig Reynolds, he's found St. Brown. He finds people deeper in the draft, and he's also finding people, free agents that we maybe don't expect. Reynolds being the perfect example. So this guy looks good. He's a guy that I'd be really comfortable with over our two guys in Godwin and in Jamar Jefferson. I would feel good with Justin Jackson slipping in there. Comes from the Chargers, like I said, got a guy that played a lot of special teams. 30% of his snaps were on special teams. So all of a sudden, this guy played special teams, bigger bodied guy, but still fast. He's a veteran. This will be his 5th year in the league if he makes the team, all that. But all of a sudden, man, you're upgrading, right? So you're always trying to upgrade, and Brad Holmes has shown an ability to do that. And it just goes back to like, man, this is a guy that they probably had their eye on. We have a space open up in camp, and it's like, let's get this guy. Because if you look here, let me pull it up for you. Greg Bell is still not, he's still on the active roster. So this isn't Greg Bell's spot. This is Sutton's spot, a rookie. I think he's a rookie wide receiver that retired. So Greg Bell, it's not like, oh, he's out for the year. Maybe he is, right? Maybe we'll find that out, but it's not a Greg Bell is retired or injured or whatever. And so we brought in Jackson. I think this is just, we have a roster spot open. Let's get Jackson in and solidify this running back room, because we know Swift is probably going to get injured. Williams, I mean, you're running backs, you're going to get injured. So you want to be deep as you can be there. And man, I am fine with Justin Jackson taking over for Jamar Jefferson and Igwebuike. And, then your top 4 guys are Reynolds, Swift, and Williams. I mean, that looks really nice. Maybe you keep another running back too. But Justin Jackson is a nice signing out of nowhere. Then we didn't expect it, didn't see it. So a nice signing by Brad Holmes. I'm going to be curious on this and keep my eye on it. Let me know if you knew Justin Jackson before this, what he did at Northwestern. Just a really good, solid signing. And make sure you subscribe and comment. And again, just wanted to get on here, make sure you understood who this guy was, just a little bit on him, so you can kind of keep an eye on him again at Hard Knocks, and as we watch Inside the Den, I'm sure, is going to be coming out on Lions YouTube. So keep an eye on that. Subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments.